Hey, Style Crew. We are back for another episode of Style and Conversation. And this episode is actually going to be a little bit shorter. So, the purpose of this episode is to first and foremost come forward and thank you all so much for your continued support this season. This episode will actually be episode 20. That is so wild to me, such a blessing. I just thank you all so much for being on this journey with me. I remember I had this idea for 2 years before I even launched in May of this year, and to see it coming full circle and the impact that it's having, and just being able to walk this out, this vision that God placed in my heart. I thank you all so much. So I want to thank you all again for your support, but I also want to ask you for a favor. If you all are enjoying the topics that are being discussed, if you're getting value from the conversations, then I want to ask you to please leave a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. That would be so great, and it would help me reach others so they can receive the same value that you're receiving. And the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is the upcoming series that will be launching next week. So, as you all know, we are in election season. And so this is such an important time in our history. So, I'll be doing an election series. We will have an episode focused on diversity, equity, and inclusion. We'll have an episode where we're focused on voting rights, voting discrimination, how to identify these things, as well as understanding the legal process in our country, and how voting actually has an impact on that, and how you can move the needle by making sure that you are registered to vote and actually voting in November or submitting your vote early. We are also going to do an episode based on environmental issues, global warming, all the policies that have been passed within the past few years. And I also want to do an episode on reproductive rights. So something else that I need you all's help with for each of these topics, for diversity, equity, and inclusion, environmental rights, voting rights and legal issues. Oh, as well as economics, because we're also going to do a topic, an episode dedicated to that. Any questions that you all have on these topics, please submit them to me via email, which is styledbyjessicalauren@gmail.com, or send me a direct message on Instagram. The Instagram handle for our podcast is style_and conversation. And all of this will be linked in the episode bio. So please be sure to send me any questions that you have, any topics that you want me to cover with these guests. They are all amazing. They are well-versed and experts in their field. Another question I have for you: if I happen to have a listener that is a reproductive rights activist, expert, in OBGYN, someone that is passionate about women's rights and reproductive rights, I would love to speak with you for this topic. This is an important topic. I don't want to miss doing this episode, and I'm absolutely committed to doing that. So if you are someone who is well versed in this, or if you know someone, please send them my way, again, to my email. That is stylebysicalauren@gmail.com, or message me directly on Instagram. That handle is style_and conversation. And I would love to speak with you. The last thing I want to inform you on, because this is very important, we have some voter registration deadlines quickly approaching this weekend. So for my state, which is the state of Georgia, our registration deadline actually is on the 7th. Okay. So that is on Monday. So many states have registration deadlines approaching either on Sunday, Monday, or the following week. So you all please do your due diligence. Look up the voter registration deadline for the state in which you reside, in which you desire to cast your vote. Also, keep in mind that there are some states that allow same-day registration. Those states include California, Connecticut, Idaho, Illinois, Iowa, Michigan, Minnesota, Montana, just to name a few. This list goes on. And so I'll also link a resource for you all, and link a resource for you all. And another resource for you is vote.org. So this is a way to register to vote, check your registration status, get your absentee ballot, all of these things. So I just want to encourage you all and empower you. This is an extremely important time in our history, like I said. So definitely make sure that you're voting. This is extremely important. And yeah, I'll make sure to link that for you all. So make sure that you are here, prepared to listen next week when we launch the election series. This is going to be such an exciting time. DEI, economics, environmental policies, reproductive rights, all of the things. So I look forward to hearing from you all and having more conversations next week. So, I pray that you all have a blessed, beautiful, and peaceful weekend. And we're out, Style Crew.